How's it going, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Leon and this is Progressive Pond Keeping. If you're new or just passing through, please consider clicking the subscribe button. It really helps me out and everybody's more than welcome. Right, D-Day has come. So today I'm going to be setting the paddling pool up, moving some water into the paddling pool, getting the fish in there, hopefully setting the filters up onto the paddling pool, and a few bits. I've got some mates coming up on the weekend to give me a hand. Cheers, guys. It's all systems go at the minute. So right, let's crack on. Cheers, guys. Right then, that's all the furniture moved off the decking. Pond slowly drained down a bit. So I've done a flush of them filters for and move them over. So yeah, now it's time to get the paddling pool put together. So yeah, I'll snap back to you in a quick sec. Right then, guys, how's it going? Right, so yes, a couple of little modifications I've done. This is my sub-air bottom drain from Eco Filtration. So actually I should have got the other part. Let me pause this one sec. Right, okay, I'm back. So yes, how this is an aerated bottom drain. How it comes is bloody hell, I'm all fingers and thumbs here. You've got this screwed onto there, underneath there, with this pipe going through it. So that would be your air line. But I wasn't overly struck with this. I wasn't confident enough to have that under the ground for years to come without it degrading. So what I did was I got a pressure pipe BSP socket that was the same size as the thread, 3/4 of an inch. So I've screwed that onto there. Then obviously a coupler, if I can get that on. Bloody hell, should have done this beforehand. Yeah, so a coupler goes onto there, and then my pipe goes into there, and I've got all my 45s and everything to bring it in. I've got my length of pipe, all that malarkey. So yeah, that will, I can't even see my bloody screen. So yeah, the pressure pipe will go into there, feed the air through there, up there, up there and onto the dome. So yeah, there's one little modification. Then my wide mouth skimmer, Queni koi wide mouth. What I've done with that is I've just chopped the bottom of it completely off. Nothing new, obviously other people have done this before, but yeah, chopped it off and put a 6 to 4 inch rubber boot on there. So my skimmer will be gravity fed into the drum via a 4-inch pipe. So yeah, a couple of little modifications are done there. But yes, like I say, it is D-Day soon. I've got literally, other than me sand and ballast and bits and bobs, I've got everything I need now. All my pipe work, bottom drain, skimmer, ball valves, liner, all that malarkey. I've got to order what I will be using for my bio tanks next week. So yeah, hopefully they'll come quick, and I've already got my drum out. So yeah, but yeah, I am jabbering on now, I. So yeah, right, we will be cracking on very soon. So yeah, I should be back to you soon. Right, so we've got the paddling pool filled up. Unfortunately, a few fish have got to go into the grow on. So we've moved some water from the pond to the paddling pool. Now we're moving it from there to the grow on tank. And we are just in the process of removing all the plants, the wood and all that malarkey. And then it will be moving filters over. So yes, we'll be back soon. Here we go, guys, some more materials being dropped off. Some sand, ballast and cement. Koi zone in the house. Yeah, and we've got down there a load of king span and coping stones. Happy days. Right, how's it going, guys? So all the fish I'm keeping bar one in the paddling pool. Filters are running. I've got to put an air stone in there to make it a moving bed. So yeah, this is draining down now, and it's absolutely filthy. All the little bits out the folds have come out and everything, like. So yeah, I'm just draining that down now, and these are happy as Larry. I thought they'd be stressing, to be fair, but I'm still trying to bloody hand feed. So yeah, happy days. I just want to say a massive thanks to Chris Carey, the gummy koi keeper. came and helped me today, and I've got a few more people coming on the weekend, so yeah, happy days. Thank God for friends, eh? Right, I shall be back soon. And the pond is empty. Happy days. Yeah, so I'll leave that for tonight now, and yeah, I shall rip the liner out tomorrow and crack on. I'll be back for 1 minute and the dog's jumped right off there and landed down here. Let's see you get out then, mate. Come on. No, I'm going to have to go and save her. Right, well that's the liner out. Next job is some digging. How's it going, guys? No one wants to go on camera. We are... Here we go. We are just taking out all the shelves and squaring it all off, ready for the next stage. Right, how's it going, guys? Unfortunately, I haven't been filming a great deal of stuff. Yeah, so if you remember the little part I showed you earlier where I had to modify this, I've just welded a couple on. What I'm going to have to do is pop an elbow there, elbow down there to bring the pipe in line with that, so it can come up and into the filter house like so. Yeah, I'm not getting a massive amount of filming done because I'm just trying to crack on. I don't want the fish in the paddling pool very long, like, but yeah, so I'm going to get this done now and I'll be back soon. Right, so that's basically how it's going to go. Just dry fitted it on there like that, so that'll run along with the bottom drain pipe up into the filter house. So yeah, we'll get these bits welded now. Right guys, how's it going? Apologies for not doing much filming, like, but you know, I'm trying to figure stuff out myself. If it hadn't been for Chris, Ash and Gummy coming to give me an hand, there's no way I'd have got any of this done. But we've had a bit of water seeping overnight. But yeah, obviously when I built this, you know, if I'd have built it now I'd have at least got it level, I reckon. But yeah, this is absolutely shocking block work. But anyway, right, so this is how far out I am. Look at that. That is horrendous. So what Chris said was I might as well just screw another board to there and down there, and then just fill it with wet muck up to the board there, and then that'll give me my level then. So yeah, I'll get this corner sorted, like, but yeah, got to get the bottom drain in first and dig the hole and hole in here. So yeah, right, onwards we go. Right, how's it going, guys? So yeah, I've just done a rough trench and dug under and into there for now, just laying that. I'll level it all off and whatnot and put some concrete around it tomorrow. But yeah, that's what I've been doing today, digging through there. And I don't know if you'll see, but yeah, and under there. So yeah, I shall level that off tomorrow and put a bit of muck around it, hold it in place, eh Nismo? Hey, good girl. So yeah, hopefully we have another sunny day tomorrow and it dries all this out. So yeah, I've got to fetch all that out and put my returns in tomorrow, I think. So yeah, but yeah, another update tomorrow. I'll speak to you soon. Right, how's it going, guys? Yeah, so I've got my bottom drain all levelled off and trenched in and whatnot. Just doing a dry mix now. Get this wetted up and set around that. Yeah, and then I can't remember what next, but yes, I'm knackered, as you can probably tell, just from mixing a barra. Right, let's crack on. Right, how's it going, guys? So the bottom drain is in, secured. I've got to put a bit more cement on that, or muck, whatever, tomorrow. Get that all in. Then I've got to level the tops of the pond, and then it will be on to the insulation and sand. So yeah, that's all down there. I've filled in a load round here. I've had to order an elbow from me airline, so I've left that bit clear. I'll put a bit more around there once I get the airline up and that, like. But yeah, so we are cracking right on. Happy days. Right, how's it going, guys? We are in a shambles building site, like, but the rest of the bottom drain is concreted in now, filled in all that hole, and I'm just levelling out the top of the pond now with some muck. So yeah, I'm going to do that all the way around there, because if you've been with me since the start, you'll remember this pond build and the phrase, I am not a builder. So yeah, There's a famous pub in Dudley called the Crooked House. I'm sure I'm one of their ancestors. But yeah, right, I'm going to go and knock another mix up now because I'm empty, and crackety on. Right then guys, that's levelled out now. Look how bad my block work is, man. Absolutely terrible. I'll do the back of that later or tomorrow. I've got to fill in my old skimmer hole. Oh, I've just cored through my return. That's not going to be my return. I think I've got yes, 2-inch pressure pipes that I'll be using. So that will. There's a hole on the other side, little hole that pokes through. So yeah, pipe work will go into the filter house. But yeah, happy days. So that drains in properly. This is levelled off. Do the back tomorrow, and then yeah, I think it's sand and kingspan then. So yeah, happy days. Cheers guys. Right, how's it going guys? So we've got all the tops levelled off with concrete now. I've filled the skimmer hole, cut the hole for the new skimmer. I'll be filling them blocks with expanding foam anyway, but yeah, so that's where the new skimmer's going to go. And I have got on the first 2 pieces of insulation. So yeah, there's one down there as well. So yeah, once I've got all the insulation on, I shall start getting the sand in and sloping it slightly up. So I've got a bit of fall to my bottom drain. And then obviously I'll need to cut the returns through. I've been one there and one where that plant tank connector is there, but like just below the water. So yeah, we are cracking right on. Got a couple of mates coming round to help me on Monday put the liner in. So yeah, hopefully the fish will be back in soon. Oh yeah, I've done my air line and my up pipe for me 4-inch as well. They're there ready to rumble. Happy days. So yeah, obviously I've got to dig all this out yet, dig it down, and put my purge line in as low as I can get it. Ball valve purge line, and yeah, elbow into the drum there. Skimmer will come down here, elbow into the drum, and then a couple of bio units after that. But for now, I think I'll probably have to just whack the drum in there, put a pump after it, pump to 2 of my barrels for now. Just till my tanks are delivered. Well, till they're ready, I've got to collect them myself, like. So yeah, happy days. So yes, right, I'll be back soon. How's it going guys? Right, we've just got another board on now, me and young Gumball, Carey's Koi, the gummy koi keeper. There will be a link up here. So yeah, that's that done. The return's cored through. Next one we will be doing this lower return and board. So yeah, happy days, we are cracking on. Right, how's it going guys? So we've got all the kingspan on now. Returns are in. Foam my corners, I've got to trim them off. So yeah, 2 returns are in. Skimmers in, and like I say, yeah, the insulation's in. So what I've got to do today is remove all these supports and start bringing the sand in. So obviously you'll see there's a bigger gap there than this side. So yeah, sand's got to come up this board to give me about a 4-inch drop, something like that, to the bottom drain. And yeah, once all the sand's in and all compacted down and whatnot, it's time for the liner. So yeah, happy days, coming right on. And then it will be onto the filter house. I'm going to have to start digging down in there today, getting everything sorted. But yeah, we are cracking right on, people. Looks like this build is going to be in one video. Yeah, so instead of doing like a little series of short videos, I'll just whack it all into one like 20-minute video or something, like, you know what I mean. But yeah, I am mega chuffed. It looks so much bigger without all these shelves in it and everything. It's crazy. And then once this is all done, I've got a major clean up on my hands, because as you can see, there is stuff literally everywhere. So yeah, but yeah, so sand today. I'll update you once it's all in. Okay, so the supports are all out. Let's move that before I trip up it. Yep, supports are all out. Taped the joints up. Foamed my return into that side. Yeah, so now it's time for sand. So yeah, I've moved a little bit like, but yeah, just going to have me some din-dins and then crack on with it. But yeah, we're moving on pretty quick and it's starting to look like a pond again. So yeah, yeah, so next job, get all the sand in, get the base all sloped down to the drain, and then yeah, Monday we will be installing the liner. So yeah, right, I'll be back soon. Right, how's it going, people? Yeah, so what we've done today, I've foamed in the returns, filled with a few, trimmed off a bit of the foam that's protrude, coming out the gaps, and I've moved a ton bag of sand round, levelled it off a little bit. I'll put another ton in tomorrow. I don't know if you can see my line. Hang on, let's zoom in. If you can see my line there, that's where the sand needs to come up to, and then a gentle slope to the bottom drain, like so. Yeah, taped up my joints, bit of foil tape. So yeah, we are cracking right on. So tomorrow we'll be moving the sand round, the rest of the sand, sloping it down to the bottom drain, and then Monday it'll be liner time. And then obviously after that I've got to sort all the filters, filter out and whatnot. Got another mate coming up next week, I think, to help me do my coping stones. That'll be fun. So yeah, we are getting there. Fish are all good. I don't know if you can even see them. Well, the fish I've got left, which ain't a great deal. But yeah, they are sound as a pound. So yeah, hopefully I will have done my 2-week target. I didn't want to have them in that paddling pool for more than 2 weeks because it's not the biggest, like, you know what I mean. But yeah, hopefully they'll be back in there by middle of next week, and that will be my 2 weeks deadline. So yeah, knackered but chuffed to bits. Right, I'll speak to you all soon. Cheers, guys. How's it going, guys? So we've put another ton of sand in today, and Gummy's tampered it all down for me. A gentle slope down to the bottom drain. So yeah, it'll be liner going in tomorrow, and then I'll be starting the filter out. So yeah, happy days. Chuffed to bits. It looks absolutely massive in person. Just from taking them shelves out, it's crazy. But yeah, oh, chuffed a bit. Get the fish back in soon, eh? Right, how's it going, guys? We're just getting a bit of water in the bottom. I've been walking the creases out. That's just chalk marks all there. None of that's creases. I know it looks like it, but yeah, it's just obviously where the talcs come off the liner. But yeah, the task of today is get it filled up so it's right in all the corners, so I can make sure there's no creases in the bottom at all. And then I don't know if you remember, the return is like, I don't know, midway, so it's like 2 foot up that wall there. So yeah, once the water's up to just below that, we'll do that return there, start on some of the folds, and then possibly tomorrow we'll do the other return and the skimmer. So yeah, that's where we are at the minute. Happy days. Right, how's it going, guys? So yeah, getting some water in now. The return's done down there, the lower return. I've got to trim a bit of mastic, CT1 off that still. So yeah, me and Gummy have been doing these today. Well, he put the folds in. I've just been pulling wrinkles out all day. Bottom's all flush. Obviously you're never going to get them all out without like having a box, well, even with a box weld, like, but yeah, I'll keep pulling them out as it tops up, and then tomorrow, once it's up like a bit further, we'll get that far return done and the skimmer, like so. Yeah, cracking right on. And I've just had some good news. My 2 bio units are ready. So yeah, I'll go and collect them tomorrow. Happy days. Right, I'll be back soon. Right, how's it going, guys? So yeah, I started topping this up and I forgot I hadn't done my bloody purge line and my bloody ball valve and everything. But yeah, so just topping back up now, and then I'll get in and start pulling these creases back out and tucking it round the corner. Same over there and whatnot. So all I've been doing today is yeah, so I did this last night actually. Done my purge line, which will have a clear section of pipe, so I'll be able to see when it clears, and I'll switch it off obviously. That will go into my drum, skimmers under there, go into the drum, air liner will be trimmed and fed round and whatnot. If I come down here, sorry about that. Yep, so that's my far return up there. It's that far off the wall because I had to come under the footings and up. So yeah, but I'll just put some blocks of wood screwed onto the pond with pipe clips for that. That comes round there. Whoa. Yeah, that comes round there, and then my other returns there. Attach a pipe to the ball valve pipe, whatever, to the pump. My bio units, me and Gummy went to whatchamacallit, Easy Pond HQ yesterday, as they're rather close to me, and picked up my 2 bio units. I'll try and show them you, but they're packed away. Like, hang on 2 seconds. Pop this down there. So yeah, you probably ain't gonna see them. Let's move me out waders out the road. So yeah, they are the Easy Pond Bio 130s. Just got to add some tank connectors and bits and bobs. So yeah, the first one will be a moving bed, second one will be a static bed. Nice lids, really top quality bit of kit these are. Gel coated on the outside, so it's really smooth, matches up with the drum and that, like, you know what I mean. And then obviously fiberglass on the inside. But yeah, really nice quality looking units there, man. So ideal for your bio units, you know what I mean. A lot cheaper than anyone else. I mean, I know they don't come with the fittings anymore, but for the price of the unit and the fittings you need, it still works out a lot cheaper than any of the other competitors. I mean, if you had to go and buy a QK25, which is a bit smaller than these, I think they're like nigh on bloody, I don't know, last time I looked, they're 900 quid or something stupid. So yeah, but yeah, I need a couple of tank connectors, filter cages, etc, etc. Happy days, happy days. So yeah, these are all fine. I mean, they're not overly happy in there, but you wouldn't be, would you, if you'd come from like a massive pond to a tiny paddling pool. So yeah, this is just topping back up, like I say. I topped it up to that, hang on, see that dirt line there at the top? That's where it was before I realised, hang on, I got to do my purge line. But you know what I'm like, guys. So yeah, but I just, right, I'll tell you what now, just taking the shelves out of there has made it look so much bigger. It's hard to get your head round. I think what it was before, where the shelves came out to about here, well, that shelf, the rest were a bit shorter, like, if you remember, but where the shelves come out to there, you was just looking at a little section in the bottom, the deep part, where the retro drain was, and that made it seem smaller, because now it just looks, absolutely massive. But obviously the pond's not got any bigger, water volume's gone up, but the actual, like, right, how's it going, guys? The bloody last clip seemed to cut off really quickly. Well, whatever, yeah. So right, just done that return there, done the skimmer. Looks a tad saggy there, but when the water's up I'll pull that out. So yeah, I've just got to put my skimmer guard over that. Yeah, done the return and pipe work over there, done this one here. So I'm going to turn the hose off now, and I'll trim some of the liner off, and then it's start digging out the filter house. So yeah, I'm going to have a little tidy up and get crack-a-lacking. Oh, look at them folds, horrible. Creases. I'll have to get back in there, but you'll never see that really, because I mean most of the time I'm going to be standing up on the decking, like looking down. The other times I'll be standing here, like, you're never going to get rid of all the creases anyway, even with a box weld, like I said. You know what I mean? Fiberglass is the best option if you can afford it, you know what I mean? It is what it is, just pure smooth, eh? So but yeah, I'm happy with that. We've done a wicked job with the pleats in the corners. Yeah, and some of these creases I just could not get out. You know, one of them where you get rid of one crease there and then it appears there, and vice versa and whatever. So yeah, but right, I'm going to turn this hose off and get digging. Cheers guys. Right, how's it going guys? Just testing the bottom drain air. It's not airtight. I've just put it with a bit of hose pipe, so it's leaking a bit in the filter house, but at least I know the dome's working all right. Yeah, so I've just tacked all this round here, pulled it tight, tacked it round. So yeah, today I'm going to get the filter house leveled down. Unfortunately I won't be able to pimp it out properly and do all the proper concrete floor, the backing and everything, because yeah, I can't afford to do it at the minute. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the drum and the two bios on slabs to tide me over, and once they're in I can fill it right up, get the fish in. Cheers guys. Right, how's it going guys? So yeah, we're near enough filled up to my level now, which is, I think it's just below that bolt there, screw, sorry. Just below it or just above it, I can't remember, but yeah. So we had a massive downpour last night, and it's just all, well, if you live in the UK you know, but yeah, so we have got the drum plumbed in. Unfortunately I couldn't use my other ball valve in that line, it was just too tight for everything. I've had to use a flexi 4-inch there anyway for the skimmer, but that's gone on the slide valve. So yeah, oh, and that's what I wanted to show you. I'll show you a picture because it's going to be easier for you to see, but these are my bio units. They're the Easy Pond Bio 130s, and they are lovely, very, very cost effective as well. They come as bare units, so you have to do your own fittings on them, but still, even with all the fittings, the tank connectors, the air dome, airline, all that stuff, it still works out a lot cheaper than anyone else. So yeah, the fiberglass and gel coated on the outside. So yeah, that's the inside. Big old units, to be fair. Yeah, I think they're 260 litre, but don't quote me on it. If I'm wrong I'll put it in the thingy. But yeah, they got the nice Easy Pond logos etched in on there and there. So yeah, oh, chuffed a bit. So yeah, I've got to get my pressure pump, plumb all that in, join this to them, put my cages in, whatnot, but that'll be another clip or another video, I'm not sure yet. So yeah, so the skimmer's 4-inch, 6 to 4-inch, straight into the drum. Yeah, happy days. It will be soon time to get the kippers back in, not far off now. I think we're going to do the coping stones today, get my decking board back over. I need to get another decking board for under there because we had to sacrifice that. So yeah, chuffed a bit. I mean, I won't keep my hair like that all the while. I've bled some off. It was like a lot more powerful than that when I put the 50 litre a minute pump on there. Proper boiling over the surface it was. But yeah, I'll keep it a constant trickle, like all the while, and then if I'm doing treatments I'll whack it up full blast, like, you know what I mean. But yeah, happy days. Just waiting for a few parts for them filters now and get that plumbed in, and then yeah, the fish shall be back in very, very soon. Oh my days, chuffed to bits. Right, I'll be back soon. Right, how's it going guys? Yeah, I've had a few bits and bobs turn up for my bio units, again from Eco Filtration. Right, so this is my thought plan for now anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come out of there on an elbow, an angle, and then another 90 into there through a tank connector, and then I'm gonna have one of these. Well, this is like sort of fluted, so it does taper down at the bottom, but pop that one there and pop this one here. Right, so they're going to be, pardon me, they're going to be halfway up, obviously, so there'll be a bit wider of a gap there. I've done this to so the water's going to come from the drum into there, hit that back plate, and then be dispersed all round there, and then the air stone will be moving it round. I'm thinking of putting possibly one big air stone that side, so I get a cyclical motion going round the tank like that. Well, I'm not 100% decided yet. For now, I'm just going to drop an air stone over the side of them until I can get the ones I want, which is a dome, and then I'll pipe it all properly up the side out into my airline, like so. Yeah. Pardon me. So this one's going to be a moving bed. The second one is going to be a static bed. For now, I'm just going to chuck some K1 in there because that's what I've got in the barrels up there, but that will be a jack mat chamber eventually, and then yeah, the backy shower as well. So yeah, happy days. Just need to get some ideas finalised for the second tank, and yeah, I'll get cracking with this, like so. Worst case scenario, if I'm not happy with the flow I'll get through it, because the tank connectors are going to be opposite, I'll sort of do it how it was I do theirs, you know, with a mesh pipe straight across, like so. Yeah, but yeah, that's what we're doing at the minute. Oh, and obviously I've got to put I haven't got it yet, or I've got the tank connector and tap ready. I need to put tank connector right at the bottom, ball valve, and then I'm going to use egg crate with the egg crate topper from Eco Filtration again, directly covering the bottom, put it on some legs, and the air stone will sit under that. Waste will be under that, so when I want to clean both tanks down, yeah, bish bash bosh. So yeah, that's where we are at the minute. Everything's set. I'll get them built tomorrow, and yeah, I'm looking forward to going, you know what I mean. Yeah, I really can't wait for that. Yeah, I've got to once the coping stones are on, I've got to put my other board back on there, put the brackets back on to hold this wall up properly, well, secure it a bit, you know what I mean. Yeah, happy days, getting there. I am getting there, thanks to friends. Yeah, it would have took me a lot longer, and I probably wouldn't have got to this stage anyway. You know, I'm like for bodgery, but yeah, happy days. Can't wait to open them valves. Right, I'll be back with you soon. Cheers, guys. Right, how's it going, guys? Whew, I am absolutely boiling from being out there. At least it's nice and cool in the filter house. But right, yeah, I'm just doing a dry run with these. So this outlet, I'm going to go straight in and into there. I'm just going to have a moving bed there, so the air will be churning round. These are just going to be push fitted on for now, in case I want a pipe going straight across or an elbow up, and vice versa. That one will have an elbow going down to the bottom cage, and then up, an elbow up in that one, and then out there to the pump. Oh yeah, just having a bit of a dry fit. Oh yeah, and the other outlet will be plumbed into my other return. But yeah, just having a bit of a dry fit at the minute, trying to figure some stuff out. But yeah, I'll be back in a mo. Right, how's it going, guys? So yeah, showed you that one. I think I showed you the elbow down and elbow up when it's going to be jack matting. Until then I'm going to use the K1 I've got as static, and just use the same on that, as on that side, so them two cages. So yeah, it's going to come out of here into the pump, elbow across there. I know there's a lot of bends, but I don't care. So yeah, elbow across there, elbow up into there. That's my low return. Then this one, there'll be an elbow straight down the back of there, coming straight from the drum, and that will have a T-piece on it. Low down, pardon me. Pipe will come under, up and into the shower. So yeah, and obviously I've got to, once I've got some money again or whatever, I need to fetch, because they're all, I mean the main bit over there, rubber boot, etc, so I can fetch all this stuff out, dig down, sort of down there, put a form around my ball valve, form around the back, concrete the bottom at the spot on level, and then yeah, get on with fixing the back fence up. So yeah, happy days, we are getting there. obviously waiting for posts held me up for a few bits like, but yeah, chuffed to bits, chuffed to bits. I'll tell you what I might do once all these have dried and gone off. I might just isolate that with that ball valve, stick it in there and turn it off, and I might open up the skimmer and ball valve. It's, well, these definitely need a good wash anyway, because obviously it's brand new fiberglass. So I'll fill that up, give it a good wash, etc. Rinse it down probably a couple of times. So yeah, happy days. And like, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, once this is all down to that level and concreted, I've already got my two 2-inch pressure pipe tank connectors, 2 ball valves, so they're going to go in the very bottom of there, straight down to waste. So yeah, happy days. We are cracking right on. So yeah, I'm gonna leave these to go off a bit, and then, oh bloody hell, bang my head, and I might I might switch them on later, eh? But yeah, right, I'll be back soon. Right, how's it going, guys? Just getting the control panel fitted, a few bits and bobs. I've waited for a couple of parts to come, which to fit the pressure pump, which I thought I had but I didn't have. So yeah, I've got to get some water in there, get them cleaned. I'm not going to bother messing with the elbows up and down, all that malarkey for now. Once the parts are here, the K1's going in, I just want to get the fish back, and then yeah, coping stones. So yeah, I need to pin this liner to the I mean, I've already pinned it there, but I need to pin it all across here so I can cut the liner off, knock some muck up and whatnot, and get a few on, run a string down, etc. and whatnot. But yeah, I've got some serious bubbles on here. I'm going to obviously use some of the water to clean the 2 fiberglass tanks because they're new, like. But I think I'll be dropping a bit of this anyway. pH is fine, everything else seems all right, you know what I mean. So, and plus I will be putting some Colombo in, what you call it now, Fish Protect. Yeah, so I'll be chucking a full litre of that in anyway. But right, I'm going to go and start loading some stuff into the skip because we've got junk everywhere, and yeah, I'll be back to you soon. Right, how's it going, guys? Yeah, a few more little jobs ticked off. I've just put the 40 watt amalgam in there, DVS, the people who make these, the manufacturer should I say. Yeah, so yeah, it's just, you've got to drill a little hole, and it's a tank connector, goes through, and then yeah, quarter sleeve slots in there, goes across the dirty side. I would have actually liked it under the drum, in all honesty, to keep the screen clean, but yeah, it wouldn't fit under there, like. So yeah, it's just a few little bits and bobs I'll be doing. All I need now is a couple of parts for the pressure pump, and on my way. I've got to do the coping stones, obviously, like. But yeah, I've put the drum controller up there, the UV ballast or whatever it is there. And yeah, so we are cracking right on, people. I'll be back in a minute. How's it going, guys? So I have just opened the slide valve and the ball valve. It's dropped me down about 2 inch, maybe a bit more. The water sits just above that top bar there, so yeah, I ain't measured it, but yeah, the hose is back on to fill up. So yep, I can't see any leaks as of yet. I've got to wire up my pressure pump and that, so I'm still short of a few bits for that. But yeah, obviously this water is going to come up a bit further to the 17 centimetre mark. These are the 2 bios that will sit probably around that mark. I don't know if you can even see that, but yeah, yeah, so that's them. Now these, because they're new fiberglass, I'm going to whack a load of PP in both of these, give them a good clean through, clean drain, and yeah, happy days. We are nearly there, very, very nearly there. If it wasn't for the fact that I was short of a little bit of this pipe, this 1 inch pipe would have been running by now. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits, chuffed to bits. But yeah, I'm topping the pond back up just to make sure all my water lines are correct, and yeah, happy days, nearly there. Okay, guys, well, I'm just starting to do my hair. That will go 90 down here and 45 on the end, so that will run to there like that, look, if you can even see it, which you can't. Well yeah, and 45 then pipe running down the back, so it comes up over that other way. But for now, oh pardon me, for now I'll just use these bits what Moomin gave me, adds koi. So yeah, this one will go to the moving bed for now, and that one's to the bottom drain. So I mean I could, I don't know if you'll see it, but yeah, I don't know which way I've got to bloody turn this thing. That's it. So I could dial it down a bit or halfway or whatever, I don't bloody know. But yeah, that's that sorted. So yeah, happy days, happy days. I'm gonna get the old Colombo fish protecting soon. Yeah, tweaking now, just filling the pond back up. But yeah, oh, I'm so happy to get to this point. Blimey, this video's took me at least a month to film. I thought, oh yeah, I'll get it all in one video. It won't take that long, blimey. But yes, we are here, we are here. I think Gumball's coming to help me do the coping stones end of the week. And then, yeah, loads of stuff in the skip. Bish bash bosh. I'm just treating the fish in the paddling pool at the minute because they've got trick and costia. So they've just had their second treatment now. Bloody hell, that looks wonky, don't it? Probably I locked the bars in, knowing me. But yeah, they had trick and costia, so they've had the second dose of FMG yesterday. But yeah, so that's that top return there. Obviously the water's not filled up yet. It'll even focus. And then if you remember, I've got a low return down there, which will have the bulk of the water going through it. But before that, it's going to tee off to a shower, and then the rest will go through there. And hopefully between the two it should give me a decent vortex. So yeah, fingers crossed. Right, I'll be back in a mo. Right, how's it going guys? So yeah, this is how I'm doing my hair at the minute. That'll run across the one side of the moving bed, and hopefully it'll give me a cyclical motion, and then obviously up into an elbow and into the pump like so. Yeah, I'll get this sorted and I'll be back in a minute. It's okay guys, so I've just popped that in there for now. Nothing's drilled, nothing's fixed, so if I can do this one-handed. Right, obviously all the air's on one side, so it should tumble like this. I say should, but if it doesn't, I've got loads of little bits and bobs and I can extend it across straight to the other side. Another 2 air stones, another T-piece there, you know what I mean, don't you? The T-piece that's in there. But yeah, in theory that should work fine, but obviously that's a bit too much air for that, so I'm not sure which way you turn it, but just try and dial it down a bit. Well, it might not be too much air, I don't know till the media's in, do I? Right, let's see how much that gives me on the bottom drain. Not too bad. Ooh, it's bubbling a bit, chunky bubbles. If there's an airlock or something. But yeah, there we go. So that's basically how it's going to sit. This obviously needs a shelf somewhere. These need all pin into the wall and everything. But to get me up and running, I know it looks a bit bloody Heath Robinson or whatever the word is. But yeah, for now it will tide me over just till I can finalise everything and get it all clipped in wherever and whatnot like. But yeah, happy days. Ads, you're a star, mate. Bish bash bosh. Right, how's it going guys? So yeah, I've sorted that air temporarily. It's fine, use that for now. And I've had to drill another hole in this drum, man, freaked me out. But yeah, I've just put my Torbeck valve in there just to replace what the drum uses. Like, obviously I'm gonna have a play about with these floats. That one shouldn't need changing because obviously I'm bang on the line, but depending on it, if it's cleaning too often and whatnot, I can adjust it. But yeah, top up valve, happy days. Right, just need to get a clunk click on there, and yeah, ready to rumble. Right, how's it going guys? So yeah, just got that going through my baby blue at the minute. It's just, I had a clunk click, you know, these normal fittings, and I just couldn't stop it dripping all down there, so I just pushed the pipe over the nipple and put some tape around it. I'll whack a Jubilee clip around that in a minute. But yeah, that's working sound. And then obviously once this float comes up, yeah, you can adjust them floats as well, which is a bonus. Yeah, sweet as a nut. Happy days. Right, how's it going, guys? Yeah, so I've had to change the fitting on that because it was leaking, but that's not permanent. I'll get a proper threaded fitting for that. I've just started putting a bit of media in here just to see how it was moving, and at half power that seems to be moving alright, to be fair. So yeah, fish will soon be in. Happy days. Word of warning, guys, with these QK25s, this is your sensor pin. In there's 3 pins, each numbered, and then obviously the socket has got numbers as well. Make sure they're lined up properly because it will cause you a few problems otherwise, like. But yeah, just thought I'd drop that in, might be helpful to someone. So guys, the fish are in. The water's green, obviously it's been sat a while. UV's been on about an hour or so, so yeah, happy days. Give them a bit of food and I'll probably end up with new pond syndrome, like. But yeah, I'm only running on the 1 return at the minute. Just a little bit shorter pipe for the bottom return, but yeah, happy days. Paddling pool is emptying down. I'm going to give that a clean up and pack it back away. But yeah, all I've got to do now, coping stones. But yeah, happy days. Well, we'll see how these act in the next few days. But the initial reaction seems all good, like, you know what I mean. They seem happy as Larry. Definitely hungry anyway. Can't wait to get my patio cleared off, my decking, sorry. Get my furniture back out. Sit and enjoy these, like. Hopefully it should start being a bit clearer tomorrow. Oh, happy days. Chuffed to bits. Right, I'll be back soon. Right then, guys, I think I'll end it there for this video. I did want to get everything done, like, you know, all the garden back to normal, coping stones on, decking board across there and all that malarkey, like. But yeah, I think I'll just whack it in this video. Loads of updates to come. I've got so much stuff to still do it with the bio units in the filter house and everything. So yeah, I think I'll leave it there for this week. As always, people, a massive thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, guys.